Hey, I'm out here in nature. The sun has made an appearance. It's glorious. Our solar panels in front of me are getting sunlight. Free power. That hasn't been the case in a long time. We've been using our generator as backup power. But that's not what I want to talk about today. I have animals all around me, by the way. If I didn't want to mess my setup right now, I would show you. I have like 2 cats and a dog. It is wonderful, by heaven. But I want to talk about names today because if you've been here before, you see that I have changed my name from Tasha to Natasha. And why did I do it? What's the point? Why the change? Why the switch? I feel like people out there with those names that can be shortened can relate to this. But when you have a name that you can cut back down, like Mike, Michael, Liz, Elizabeth, Vicky, Victoria, Dave, David, you get my point. Tasha, Natasha. To me, at least, they felt like 2 different identities. Tasha and Natasha were 2 completely different people. And I was a Tasha for 30 plus years of my life. And that was me, like to my core. Natasha, ew, who is she? Don't know her. She is stuffy and serious and adult. But Tasha, fun. Tasha, yeah. I was Tasha at work. I was Tasha for all my friends and family. And I still am. Like, if people call me Tasha, cool, right on. Do not care. But when I moved to Canada back in 2020, I moved from Portland, Oregon to BC, Canada. And with that move, I started my own business. I became a consultant and I was selling I still am, I guess. I haven't stopped, but I build business process solutions on the Microsoft environment. So I wanted to be a professional and sound like, yes, I can be a real adult and do this on my own and be working with some big players. So Natasha sounded way more serious and capable than Tasha. Tasha's fun, okay? And she still is. Anyway, I felt like there's these 2 identities I could play with. And with the opportunity I had with moving to a new country, I was meeting all new friends, new colleagues, new clients. I was like, I'm just gonna try on this different suit, I'm gonna try on this new name. So I've been Natasha in Canada for 5 years, but then Tasha with all my family at home, friends in the US. So I've lived these 2 identities. And when I started the YouTube channel, Tasha seemed more like playful and lighthearted. She always has been. She likes to party. She likes to just go out and just be free. So, but I feel like I think I've graduated and I let it sit because I started this channel in May, I think, May 2025. And so it's been what is that? Not even a little over half a year. Do the math. And I feel like it's time that I'm just embracing this new Natasha. So that is what I'm trying out now. And what's interesting is a book landed in my lap not too long ago. A friend just was in a bookstore and said, I'm going to buy that for Tasha, Natasha, whatever. Verbally, I don't care. You can go either way. And that was really cool because I felt like the information wanted to find me. And this book was all about name vibrations. The vibration behind a name and how there's energy behind names. So each letter has a numerical value and you add them up, you get your total number for your name. And that number has a vibration and energy behind it. And that just clicked. It made sense. It's like, okay, like I'm speaking right now, there's vibrations going out of my mouth. Ha and a hoo, like that. It's different reactions with that, right? So it's not inconceivable that a name would also trigger some kind of energetic response or vibration in someone, speaking it, hearing it, embodying it. So this was a rabbit hole I went down. So I was calculating all my names, or last name, middle name, these 2 options, and kind of seeing how the different vibrations were and the meanings behind each name. And so I think that's why when maybe you're naming a pet or a child, which is a big deal, you hear a name and you're like, absolutely not. That is not it. Because you sense the energy, the vibration does not suit them. And why some people with long names that can be shortened say, Nah, I'm not. I'm not that person. I'm this for sure. Ew, who is that? Don't ever call me, Dick. Call me Richard. I don't know where. That's a weird example. So I wanted to share this discovery because I think it was so fun to calculate the vibrations of everyone around me. And also, I'm naming a child in my 3rd trimester. I definitely made sure that their vibration wasn't going to curse them for life, because with this, oh, that's a cold wind. I won't curse you for life, jeez, okay? Is that what? It's okay. I did my research. What was I saying? Yeah, because according to this belief, this numerological belief, is that some name vibrations are not very positive. This lady in the book, which I'll share with you in a second, calls it balanced and unbalanced. So it's a nice way to put it. But then some name vibrations or names like numbers are always unbalanced. Like my husband, unfortunately, his first name is just like there's no positive spin to it, which is funny because he never goes by his first name, which is interesting. He goes by his last name, our last name, and the last name is just such a really good vibration, like amazing one. So it's almost like a subconscious kind of feeling, like this name does not have good vibes. So sorry if you end up having a name that doesn't have good vibes. You can apparently, change your name legally, and that will change your vibration, or like your name energy. And that's why a lot of women, apparently, when they get married and change their name, feel like their lives change a lot. Well, of course, with marriage, your life changes a lot, but some of them is like really drastically better or worse. That's just, subjective, but yeah. So this is the book. It's called. I haven't seen any other I don't know if this is it, like if this is accurate or not. This is the only one I've ever seen of this topic, but it's a little bit of numerology, and she has a website where you can calculate your vibrations. I'll link that below. Let me know in the comments if you have like a really good number outcome or not, and if it really resonates with you. Note that you have to use your full, like your legal name has that's your true vibration there, and then nicknames and changing your name kind of add layers, I think, of energy to it, but your legal name is your core vibration of you as an individual, and it kind of apparently sets the tone for your life kind of thing. But yeah, there is a range of numbers, and so if your name is very long and you go too high, you do have to reduce the numbers to fit in the range, but the website will show you the max, and if you're above that, you got to reduce by adding digits together. But anyway, I just thought this was so cool, and kind of explained why, I don't know, why certain names just trigger you in certain ways. It also works, I think, for businesses. So I was thinking about incorporating, and so I was using this to figure out a good name vibration, good numerology for the name. And I found one that fits perfectly, so that was really exciting, when it all lines up. Yeah. So that is what I was having fun with. And then the second part of my channel name, the wild part, where did that come from? What is that? Is that, I don't know. It's not wild in the sense of, Natasha's gone wild. Woo! That kind of wild. No. Let's not go there. It's more wild as in returning to the wild. Like being out here. Or Call of the Wild. For those who know that book, I read that when I was a kid. Oh my goodness, that was an intense book. Very, very interesting, intense book. So it's like Natasha called to the wild. Call of the Wild. I am that, in the book, there's a house dog that, gets dragged up into the wilderness to be like a sled dog and all that, and has to encounter the wildness of nature. I can relate to that story because I was dragged voluntarily from apartments and city living to out here where I am surrounded by my green friends, and that's about it for now, at least, unless they develop the whole area, which you never know what's coming. But anyway, so that is what I'm sticking with for now. I'm going to try it out. I need to get over the fear of posting and fear of perfection and saying the wrong things just to throw stuff out there, because I enjoy it and it's a great outlet for me, and I really like the style of just hopping on a camera and sharing authentic thoughts, because I'm so sick of scrolling and seeing just really manufactured like people and perfect situations and scenarios and editing and cut perfectly, like all the pauses are cut. It's like, that's not real. That's not a real conversation. You're gonna have those ums and those pauses. They're there for a reason. I haven't really paused much in this video though. I feel like I was really excited to talk. Anyway, let me know if you calculate this, if you know your number, your numerology. Mine, just to share, because it's, well, you could look it up. It's not a secret. It's Natasha adds up to 20, which is awakening, means awakening. Which I love that. I feel like I'm awakening. You know. Anyway, love it. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye. Hi, just kidding. I'm back briefly. I want to share some cuteness before I sign off today. Oh, look at my precious little kitties. Hi, French. He's just trying to keep up with me. And then we have Miss Luna, who is just so fluffy and cute right now. Hi, sweetie. She blends in great, too. Look at that coat you've got. It's glorious. With this tail. And then Timber is way ahead of us, as always. But, no, I can't just pull away that quickly. Look at these guys. So cute. So we're going to walk through the forest. I want to add, oh, there's the house. I want to add that, yes, in that I am out of breath. I was watching the video back and I was like, oh my goodness, like, oh my goodness, girl. Yes, I am quite pregnant, and it's like you're just constantly out of breath, even when it doesn't feel like you're exerting much. I guess, obviously I am. And also, I am, you know, gained a little weight. But it's okay. Everything is, I'm healthy. Doctors, thumbs up. Everything looks good. Baby's super healthy. It's a routine, normal pregnancy, so, or whatever. So I'm blessed for that. And yeah, just stick around for the postpartum glow up. It's gonna be pretty epic. The postpartum weight loss that I will do whenever I'm ready. Maybe not right away. Let's wait and see. All right, bye for real.